Hey, hey, Lady TC in the house. How y'all doing? I'm back with part 2, and we are discussing...
Well, let me tell you this window.
Today's a dual eclipse and supermoon, partial eclipse it was last night. And today is the aftermath, and our emotions are all over the place for those especially who haven't been doing their work. So I'm putting this video to you, and this one is part 2, which is letting you know how and why you need to get into some alone time, your sanctuary space. And don't look at it as a negative thing. This is time that you need right now because there's a lot of noise going on right now and a chaos all in the world. And it can clutter up your mind and mess you up. It really can mess you up right now. That's how deep and heavy this whole partial eclipse and supermoon heightened energy. What has happened is that we have shifted into a higher level of consciousness. Yes, we've done that. So because we shifted, the aftermath of today can either make you or break you, as they say. But I don't want that to frighten you. We don't operate in fear, remember. All you need to do is get into your alone time and don't let any kind of crazy thoughts all race through your head. The people that have not done the work, that we've been doing spiritual work, you guys know, especially that have your chosen ones and you regularly are with me. But if you haven't been doing your spiritual work and aligning and meditating and focusing and releasing negative stuff and all that, it's a really late time for you to begin now, but it's never too late. It's just tonight, right now, and today, in the next few days, the energy is so high. You can fall off based on other people's emotions, inflicting on your emotions. You get caught up in that. So the best thing to do, and the best advice I can give you, is get away from people that are operating in that. And any kind of excess noise, that means clutter of emotions and thoughts. And you need your head to get clear and focus right now. Okay, so let me get back into this part 2. Create physical distance away from others with emotional baggage fluctuating. Avoid chaos. Your ability to keep calm and you keep yourself calm and relaxed and assured is needed right now. Okay, it's most important step you can make ever today. Clear your mind. Make people respect your own boundaries by setting those boundaries and making sure everyone adheres to them. Tell them I'm doing my own thing today or whatever. Just go get into your sanctuary space because you don't need to be out in crowds today or around none of that stuff. So, and you don't need to be all up on social media filling your head with all kinds of, things that can create some kind of fear and anxiety. Detach from outside influences. The more you focus, the better your permanent outcome will be. Do it with patience and calmness and sharpening your intuition in the process. Okay, your awakening fully upgrade process has begun. That's what's going on. We have shifted into higher consciousness. You're fully awakened, and the upgrade process for you is here now. It's a new level of awareness as the inner shift to new perceptions has begun. And it's that you have never felt this in the past, because this is a new one. This is all new, from a result from multiple shifts and everything. It's all come to fruition now. I told you the end of March meant something for all of us, okay? So however you may encounter through it all, some pitfalls, some mistakes. That's why I say get in your alone time and get yourself focused and realign and clarify. Clear your head. Like I was thinking earlier, like I remember this movie all the time when I think of this way of understanding how good isolation and alone time with yourself is so good for you. Because remember that movie, First Wives Club, the one with Goldie Hawn in them, that version. When Goldie Hawn was on the treadmill, all the women were like, they were like, oh, what are you doing on that treadmill right now? We got things to do. How could you be on there? And she's like, listen, she was alcoholic, recovering and stuff. But she said, it burns off the booze, number one. And I get my best clear thoughts when I'm on this thing. So then she came up with the best idea for all of them to get all their money back and everything back from their ex-husbands who cheating on them and all that other stuff. And one of them said, ooh, she does think clearer when she's on that thing. You see, that's her thing. When she's alone in her apartment or her loft, whatever it was, and she's into that treadmill and she's focused and she's doing the darn thing and the alcohol's burning, it's clarity in her mind. And she said, I get clearer thoughts and I come up with the best decisions ever. And she came up with the best thing for them. Same thing for you. Being in your alone time, getting your mind cleared in the best way. Why do you think monks go all up in the mountains and they sit way up at the top in high places and they go om and all that stuff? It's because they need that silence. The Most High comes to you when you're in silence, and that's why he gets you alone. He needs you to be with clarity. And the only way you can really hear that still small voice is when you're sitting in, not sitting only, but just focused, and you clear yourself of all noise, interruptions, disruptions, whatever. Get them all out of the way and breathe to make sure you get them all cleansed out. Then you're going to start hearing the intuition, which is your third eye pop. You know what you call it that, but it's Yahushua said, Christ said, it's the light of the body. When that's popped, you open, and you ain't gonna have to feel it that way. We went over that in several past videos. You know it because your intuition's heightened. It's so heightened that when you walk into any space, you know whether or not you want to be there. You know if it's negative energy. You're beyond that now. Your chosen one skills are sharp. Your intuitions is sharp. So that means it is time to recognize today for what it is. You notice people around you probably flipping out or whatever. I'm telling you, get away from all that. Get away from all that. That's the best thing I could tell you today. Get in your alone space. Okay? So, you're moving along the path. You must recognize what it is. You can be tricked into returning to old pattern ways. Sometimes the haunt will come back and try to get you. This urge during the transformation often arises. Suddenly, you got old identities and fears that may seem attractive to you. You know, like safety zones you're used to. Well, I'm used to doing this, so that's the way I'm going to go. No, get out of that. This is all brand new now. You need to step out in faith in the Most High and operate with trusting your intuition, the power, and doing new ways of dealing with things. And that means calling for you to get in your sanctuary, doing some alone time tonight. There is a portal open tonight, like I said, so you should meditate and set some new, get your affirmations set and solid conviction. You know with a surety what's yours is going to be yours in the name of the Most High, and set some intentions, releasing negative out into the universe. Do your thing tonight just like it's any other shift, but with more conviction tonight, sticking to it. Okay, if your emotions are all over the place, you could invite in chaos to your life, because these are crossroads you're at where it could be sabotaging your journey if you're not sure of what's going on. It's an urge to, during the transformation, it could arise for you suddenly to identify your old fears. None of that, well, maybe could, or baby, please, or I need and I want. No, like I said, be assured, be aligned, know what you want, and affirm it. Affirm means firmly, I'm stating this is going to be, and all that. You get what I'm saying. Y'all know we talked about this before. Okay, the other thing is, don't seek approval from other people right now during this time of your awakening. Constantly seeking self through the eyes of others and acting on their truths can slowly tear you down. True transformation is independent. This is all about you and your journey. It's an independent journey of external external validation. It is independent. Your journey is your transformation is independent of external validation. You don't need validation from anybody else, is what I'm saying. Listen to your inner voice. Focus on your own spiritual journey. Do not live in the expectations of others. Next, don't compare yourself to others. Know your journey is unique. Everybody's awakening is different. So competing only clouds your authenticity and your inner journey. Don't question the process and examining the pace of it all or the achievements and experiences of others. It takes you backwards. Focus on your own journey. Never follow the journey of others. Trust your own voice. Use your inner guide and be patient. Okay? You don't want the pitfall of being impatient to come upon you. You can't speed up the process in your awakening. Its full potential is not meant to be sped up, because if you rush it, you could hinder it. Take time to it takes time, and it's going to deepen with each step, okay? So don't overanalyze things. Stop trying to figure out every step. It's a distraction. You're missing the essence of it when you do this, trying to make sense. You just let go and accept it. And its most powerful steps is when you do that. The mental analysis all the time can block the intuition from the heart. Intuition equals right guidance of your spiritual journey. It's constant questioning complicates your journey. Okay, so it's about to end, and then I'm going to get into the next one talking a bit about isolation, because some people just can't handle it. So we're going to go there and talk a little bit about that, and then the chakra chart like I promised. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next